What is up, guys? Dust here, and welcome back to Major Minor. It got really, uh, wow, I can't even say words anymore. It got really interesting, because Clace died, and if you guys haven't remembered, Clace was the pop singer that we were supposed to be going on tour with. He died because of the Midnight Death, which has been a coincidence since the arrival of us, the contestant winners. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so anyways, going back into the game, um, yeah, a lot of things happened. That was kind of mind blowing. Um, but yeah, it was. So we already went through this. Um, I don't know. It got really intense for a while because of the whole words, everything like that. Clace died. Yeah, right here, and things like that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Uh, Let me see. Here we go. Yep, there it is. It's Clace the puppet. He died because of the midnight deaths, which is not my fault. Not my fault. Not my fault. You know, we're going to the part where they transition. Right here. This should be a transition. Right here. Okay. Let's prepare our vocal cords for some. Um. Oh, this is fancy. Okay. In earlier time, in the throne of Veliquez, the immortal king. Holy crap. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. What voice do I give you? Um. History repeats itself. At least that's what they say, right? We make our mistakes and learn from them. I cannot say, my lord. I am merely a mortal. I live a short life with many mistakes. I'll be gone before history can repeat. But you have the wisdom of millennia, something I am not lucky enough to hold. Where it a statement I would agree, but you pose a question, and I have no right to answer. There is no need to apologize. I was simply thinking aloud, though it may relate to Player somehow. He's gaining quite the following. Rightly so. He has the charisma. He not to bend anyone to his will, even if the cause is as foolish as his. Yes, what a foolish cause it is. The last time someone sought servants, well, the only thing severed was their head. It is a costly and dangerous desire. Just a joke, of course, though I forgot about your career. I'll try not to joke about assassinations. Yeah. How was the protag coming along? You mean Conrad? He is conflicted. Sometimes he thinks about our methods are harsh. Perhaps he might even think they are wrong. But I was the same. I would give it time, my lord. He will become someone of great importance. Very well. I trust in the both of you. You expose Lord Flares quite swiftly, and so my reign will go Of course, my lord. Oh, Jesus Christ. Though Player is not the topic of today, there is a matter of much greater import. Is something wrong, my lord? No. It's the opposite, in fact. My opening of Terra to immigrants, it was a very specific reason. There are those who would disagree with me, and I would as well if I were unaware. The of this matter is quite secretive. Truth? You aren't doing this for charity? It's a welcome side effect, to be honest. But my intent wasn't to make it wasn't to take in so many. I was only set to arrival of one person, the Savior. Okay. The Savior? Yes. I opened our borders solely for them, but so far they have not come. And what might we need saving from? It cannot be a lack of resources. Lord Player is fooling everyone with that. Indeed, it is not. But my lips are sealed. Only know that they are needed urgently. I will require your help, however. I have learned of something recently. A method that may expedite their arrival. I am I am all ears, my lord. I finally pinpointed their location. A trusted sword has found the Savior. They reset on a planet called Earth. Jesus Christ, why does like every other non-Earth person say that? I've never heard of it. For a very specific reason, Endymion. Earth is not connected to any other world. It is what I call an untouched planet. Such thing exists? Only when you have something to hide, or in this case, something to shelter. How can I help? It seems that Earth is beyond anyone's reach. I am happy to assist, but I seem unable to. Gladly that is not the case. That trusted resource I mentioned earlier, they've come up with the means to reach Earth. It means to retrieve the Savior. Retrieve, my lord? Yes, like a thief in the night. And this task will fall solely to you. There is no one else I can trust. I am honored. What must be done? You must perform a ritual. That took a dark turn. Just... Okay, yeah, I'm dead. Boop, sign the contract. Now you must perform a ritual. What the fuck? Okay. Keela and I remain frozen in fear. You watch in horror as the TV displays a gruesome image. You see a body bag being loaded into an ambulance. It drives away without its siren wailing. That means no, it can't be. It just can't. Suddenly, everything seems to come crashing down. There will be no more world tour. Would we be sent back home? Would we become the sort of media hotshots? Keela's jaw appears inches away from the floor. I can tell he's fighting off the tears with fervent. Ow. But it. He seems to unable to form a coherent sentence. I reach out to comfort him and I can't move. Ah, no, this guy again? I know this feeling by now. I experienced it several times today on the train right here. I'm about to be visited by him. Oh, what a cool transition. Oh man, that's awesome. Hi. I forgot what voice I gave you. It's been a long time. It's an interesting thing, isn't it? Life is such a frail source, while death is infinitely more powerful. Some would hope it's the other way around. To watch your world fade away, like a small fly being swatted on the wall. Just like that, someone can die. No one is above death, just as one is below life. That's pretty deep. I had enough of these cryptic speeches. I deserve some answers, and I make that very clear. Thankfully, I am able to speak and move again. You want answers? What is an answer exactly? A doorway to more questions, perhaps? Jesus Christ. Now he's just getting I sense some nervousness. Is he worried about something? It's like he's trying to stall. Well, I did promise you answers, but I cannot suspend this place for long. Please come with me to the Ark. Aw, god damn it. But I mean, suspended? You'll have to grab my hand. A connection is required to do this. What about the first time? I spent a moment thinking about before acting. Come on now, grab my hand. If this suspension ends, you'll be trapped. You don't want you don't you don't want to know what happens then. Grab his hand. Sure, why not? I reached out and grabbed his hand. I had no idea what he was planning, but I trusted him, especially if he was going to give me some answers. I couldn't disobey him on the verge of the truth. And to give me power like he implied he did, he had to trust me as well. This might hurt a little bit. No, Jesus Christ. He smirks at me and snaps his fingers, this time using his free hand. And then we're in the Ark. Just like that. First and foremost, allow me to apologize. You don't have a name yet still. What's your name? I feel as though you may be overwhelmed. It's not like me to take things so fast, but recently matters have become urgent. Furthermore, I will give you answers. I feel like you deserve that much. You were thrust into an unusual circumstances. So I will welcome you once more to the Ark, a place where you can relax and ponder, a place where you can collect yourself. Only a secret few are allowed entry here, those I trust with my life. But not only that, with the lives of many. And you are the first in a very long time. So you are free to relax. No danger will befall you here. Not as long as you are by my side. He inches closer to me, as if my safety increases with his proximity. So about those answers you requested, I will willingly provide you with them. But I will only answer one question. There are more important matters at hand. I would like if you thought carefully. I would not be vague or hide the truth. So you make sure you ask what you truly want. You deserve it after what you experienced, but there are far larger issues at hand. I fear the death of Clace is unimportant. Okay. Well, that's an insult for sure. Especially when someone just lost their life. But it's probably unwise to vocally contest him. Instead, I stop and think of what I should ask. But only one question? That's hardly fair. There was a veritable amount of them in my mind. Everything about today was enigma, and much of it fell into the realm of the supernatural. He can't expect me to find closure for one question, unless that was the point. The ability to bend the reality to my will? He's testing me. There had to be a way to get all the answers, and still adhere to his rule of one question. If this power was true, I will easily accomplish that. Would you save your game? Yes, please, Mr. Game. That's kind of cool. What should I ask him? Okay, what is the Ark? Who are you exactly? More about this power. What are the Midnight Deaths? Ooh. That's a hard one. What is the Ark? Who are you exactly? More about this power. And what are the Midnight Deaths? I don't know. What are the Midnight Deaths? I don't know. Okay, what is the Ark? He already explained what the Ark was. Who are you exactly? Yeah, we don't know his name either, but I'm not sure if that's really important. Unless that's what he wants me to think. Um, More about this power. Now that's something that might be helpful about what are the minutes. He did say that Clay's death wasn't important, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with more about this power. Yes, the burning question in my mind. Why me? There had to be a better candidate. Surely there were more studious and capable. And what exactly was it? Where did it come from? Why did this power come? Where did this power come from? I don't think the question has an answer. It simply moves from one host to another, espage after espage. No one knows why. We don't know its origin either. Though yes, I am the current host. I was placed here for containment purposes, in the hope that a spread would stop. But now I'm straying off topic. Damn. This power is, well, let me think. I have to word my explanation carefully. There are infinite numbers of planes. Each astral plane has many things. It can have similar worlds or different. You could call them parallel realities. So yes, there is more than one Earth, each having differences small and large, as well as there being multiple arcs, even though it shares Earth's physical spot. Okay then. I'm so lost. Think of it like this. Okay then. Earth is one layer. Okay. Hi. The arc is another. They are both share the same physical. It's just kind of funny. The layout's kind of funny. I'm sorry. They are both share the same physical spot, but they exist on different astral planes. They cannot see or interact with each other. The layers separate them, but the layers focus on the layer you are from. Whoa. This layer itself has multiple realities. An infinite amount of Earth exists here. Each version of Earth is different, in either very small or very large ways. This can be as minor as what you've eaten, or large as the governing superpower. The power that I have given to you, it doesn't really alter reality. You can travel the worlds you desire. Some will call you a slider. You can investigate this layer in many ways. Where others are stuck, you are free. A slider? And that is why the power is so dangerous. You could repeatedly destroy worlds. It can throw the universe into disarray. Jesus Christ, dude. Aw, they're so sad. This throws off balance of layers, not only of the layer you live in, but all the other surrounding layers as well. Of course, you are only a fraction of this. I was unable to give you my full power, but now that you're in the Ark, you've broken into another astral plane. There are even more realities to play with, but you're wondering why I chose you? As the power grew within me, it evolved, or perhaps I achieved a greater power. It beckoned to be gifted to other people, but not just any other person. I had to choose very carefully. For a moment, let us lessen our scope. We will focus on only your Earth layer. Push aside everything I have just said. The universe is vast. A large galactic community is at play. There are many trade routes between worlds. Many planets open themselves to migration. Many planets are hostile. Many planets are friendly. But the heart of the matter is, every planet is connected in some way, except for Earth. You inhabit an untouched planet. I hope this doesn't offend you, but if you were going to root with this power, only Earth would suffer. Only that layer. I had to choose a resident of Earth. It would contain any possible damage, kind of like the Ark does for me. A resident for any other planet, well, damage would be substantial. So Earth is lucky in that regard. But it is also special in its loneliness. I apologize if I didn't make any sense. I was still learning and the correct terms. Planet, realities, universe. But I did not specifically choose you. My goal was to choose an Earthling. I am happy with my choice, however. I hope that you can master this power. Many words will want to seek your aid. We can save them and their realities. We can guide them further from disaster, guide them towards the true history. Ow, my butt. And I'm afraid that's all the time I have. I hope you were satisfied with my answer. I guess. I mean, truthfully, I'm a little much more to take in. But in spite of all recent events, I feel relaxed. It was nice to get the honest truth. Before now, he can vague and dodgy. Now that I've answered your question, we have to discuss the real issue here. The reason why I brought you to the Ark is quite simple, really. Another world wants to take you, by means of an ominous ritual. They've been trying to summon you for 4 days, Jesus Christ. For days, they want to ritual-size me? I think they can sense the power I gave you. I've been able to intercept them, however. That's why you've been brought to the Ark. I shift your trajectory and take you here. This is so I can try and learn their intent. We wouldn't want your power to be abused. I've even sent them random Earthlings. It takes a lot of power to bring you here. I need to foil them with our methods. We didn't want them to take you, at least not until I knew why. Does this make sense to you at all? Kinda does. Oh, okay. Well, game me doesn't get it, but I do. If you and the power were to be abused, it could throw the universe into disarray. I don't know if that happens again. Last time it happened, should be the last. That makes more sense. He takes a look at his surroundings. I see a hint of regret and remorse on his face. But the more I interrupt their ritual, the more I realize I'll never know. I can't figure out why they want you. So you're just gonna give me to them. So this time, I'll let them succeed. I want to keep you on Earth, for observation purposes, of course. But now that's not possible. Many worlds are going to want you. Your power can save them or destroy them. We'll be caught up in many affairs. We must hope they seek your power for good. Many would use it for nefarious ends. Perhaps after helping this world, we can do good for others' worlds as well. Wait, he's sending me to another world, just like that? That's not right. Am I even able to survive another planet? His explanation only puts more questions in my head. Do not worry, I'll still watch over you. If anything traumatic happens, just relax. I'll bring you back in the face of danger. Remember that you are cared for. I will not let any harm befall you. I consider you a ray of hope, my agent of fate. Thank you, I guess. Without another words, he snaps his fingers loudly, and I feel a rush of interior. Going to space. Okay. Let's go. This isn't right. Nothing about this is right. I am finally pushed over the edge and start to panic. Clace was dead. I was cursed with a power I didn't ask for. A power that could either save or destroy worlds. This was bullshit. Before I could continue, my entire body feels pain, like the first time I was here, on a much larger scale. I try to focus on my breathing, but even that causes me more pain than I can handle. It feels like a paper cut, but on every fiber of my being. I'm getting torn apart at level less than molecule. But then, shortly after, I feel nothing. What's that? Oh, okay. So this place still has no... Okay, we're in the woods. We're in the woods. Okay. And I find myself in a forest. I'm quickly thrown against a nearby tree, like I was traveling incredibly fast. I land on the ground and grip my head in pain. The pain radiates harshly with my heartbeat, which to say the least was incredibly fast. I lost track of time, but eventually it was subsided. As I'm lubricated again, I quickly examine my surroundings. It feels like everything is moving faster than normal. The swaying leaves look as if they are in a hurricane, but my perception of time quickly returns to normal. That was odd. It's like when you look at a clock. Sometimes the second hand moves faster there for a moment. I take a few steps around, but can't find any balance. I quickly stumble over and brace myself on a tree. What's going on? I feel like I'm drugged. I fall to my knees and brace the tree. Otherwise, I'm eating a face full of grass. I start to wonder just I've ended up, where I've ended up, but I can only think of where I'm not. Something tells me I am a long way from home. The anxiety on that fact completely overpowers me. Any semblance of curiosity I was utterly destroyed. I soak in some sort of otherworldly homesickness. Here I am, stuck on the soil of a foreign planet. He said I'd be brought back in the event of trauma. Was his experience not traumatic enough? And what if something traumatic doesn't happen? Will I ever see Earth again? Will I ever experience the aftermath of Clay's death? Those weren't the types of things I wanted to see. But it was definitely not. It was definitely my right to see them. I feel like this arc has robbed my blind future. What if I don't want this power? I guess I don't even have to say in this matter. I'm simply forced to help against all of my wishes. What else could I be forced to do? Will I ever truly be myself again? Oh, Jesus. Wait, do I not know him in this? Okay. You'll get back, or, I don't know. I'm gonna say it's the same guy. You'll get back to where you came from. Huh? I know what it's like to be far from home. And this is maybe the farthest you'll ever be. But you'll get back. I know it. He kneels down besides me and wraps an arm around me. He rests a hand under my arm and lifts me up slowly. It's very easy to lose your way, especially when others want to use you. They put their own path before your own. Like you're about to do now? He holds me up and I limp alongside him. Who is he? Is this the guy that was conducting the ritual? If so, I don't sense any nefarious intent. He seems very wise. He's putting me at ease, just like the man in the ark. I feel my desperation brought you here. Perhaps some of that despair assaulted you. If that is so, then I apologize. Your burden should be your alone to carry. The journey to bring you to Terra, it was not easy one to complete. It was filled with failure and compromise. Oh wait, does that mean he already performed the ritual? Like the ritual to call me. Terra? Is that where I am? Conrad, it worked. Shite. Is that so? How can you tell? It's not like we had an artist deception. I know this is the one. And how do you know that Endymion? I can feel it. Just trust me. Alright, I'll play along. King Velicquez will be very pleased. I feel like I'm finally able to stand on my own. I gently push aside this Endymion in a polite manner. I explain my situation. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know who they are or who this king is. Very well. You deserve an explanation. At least they're the best I am able to provide. This is Terra. It's a peaceful world. In fact, we haven't had wars for centuries. This is thanks to the Immortal King. He ensured that Terra is a utopia. But unfortunately, that attracts people. There's so many that want to come here. We're a victim to our kindness and charity. Back it up a second. Immortal King? Yeah. He got lucky. Managed to find a world that suits him. It's a complicated thing to flow. Immortality isn't something I'd want, but I guess it works for him. He's able to get lots of stuff done. Every world experiences time differently. Many worlds are in sync or very close. But if you find that one special world, the one where time's flow differs, well, let's put it this way. You might be lucky enough to live forever, or you're shriveled and die of old age. Our King Veliquez, he found Terra, a world where time flows very slowly to him. This is why he's able to live for so long. Well, I think Andy is trying to say, it's a good thing that you're not dead right now. Your world must flow similarly to Terra, but I guess it's a trade-off. Some people might enjoy a shorter life. Ah, fudge, especially something Terra. It's true. A day of happiness could be irresistible or desirable. Over a life of war in another world, I mean. World travel is very risky in that regard. Fortunately for you, you're safe. Along with those that came instead of you. Instead of me? We tried to bring you here many times. We also failed to bring you here many times. Meaning, we brought over the wrong person. We have to continue trying, though. Veliquez was very eager to get you here. Made sure we did the ritual every day. But not just every day. We had to do it at the same time as well. Same time every day, huh? That sounds familiar. Oh my god. Wait, so you guys are the reasons why people die in the Midnight Deaths? Don't worry. The others are safe. We gave them one of the local lords. He helped them immigrate to Terra properly. Well, not to jump to conclusion. The Lord is known as the Lord Player. He had an open hatred for immigrants, so we really can't speak of their safety. He could have killed them for all we know. Conrad, don't be so daft. Either way, Lord Player has the others. He's waiting for Mayor, and winning. And Mayor is the step below King. So Veliquez now sees him as a valid threat. I guess that's where we come in. We are the part of why Terra is so peaceful. We're a private unit found by Veliquez. We do the things he can't publicly do. Well, I guess you could call it dirty work. Though no one is supposed to know that. You shouldn't speak so openly, Conrad. It seems that he's annoyed. Yeah, whatever. We're the Assassin's Guide. We have 2 members, student and teacher. I'm the student, of course. Veliquez wants to ruin Player. We're supposed to destroy his campaign. Terra isn't ready for a new ruler just yet. They throw the world into disarray. But Player is getting close to the throne, especially among those who hate immigrants. Action needs to be taken so he doesn't win. Wait, back up a second. Elections? Immigration? Smear campaigns? I'm sure I'm not on Earth right now. And suddenly I don't think I can trust those two. At least not fully. They seem like bad guys. Either way, I've heard enough about politics for now. I had a huge list of questions they needed answering. For example, why was I brought here? Oh, you still have questions? And we still have a long way to go. It seems like these benefits, one another. Follow us, we'll explain on the way. If the walking isn't too much, let me know. We can always stop to rest if you need it. Holy crap. I think I'm gonna end the video here, actually. This is only chapter 2. Holy crap. That's amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. This is fun. I like this. This is really fun. It's just, I like doing the voices, everything. It's just really fun. The voices and the storyline, it's just amazing. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, click on the like and subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. Stay awesome, and I will see you in the next video.